3,500 years ago, the heart of the Aegean Sea erupted. On a quiet island called Thera, what we now call Santorini, life moved as it always had. Fishermen set sail at dawn. Merchants prepared their goods. Children ran through narrow stone streets as the morning sun painted the cliffs gold. They didn't know the mountain that towered above them was alive. They didn't know that beneath its calm slopes, a colossal chamber of magma was rising, pressing, straining against the crust, waiting for its moment. Then one morning, the island trembled. The ground split open, sending geysers of steam and ash high into the air. Animals fled. Waves rippled across the harbors, and the smell of sulfur spread across the sea. The mountain groaned, and then it screamed. The explosion that followed was unlike anything humanity had ever seen. It was 4 times more powerful than Krakatoa, releasing the energy of hundreds of nuclear bombs. The top of the island disintegrated in an instant. A pillar of fire and ash rose 20 miles into the sky, turning day into night. Lightning flashed through the clouds. The sea boiled and retreated, sucking the coastline dry. Then came the wave. A tsunami, taller than a city, raced outward in every direction. When it reached the island of Crete, the heart of the Minoan Empire, it struck with the force of a god. Ports were erased. Ships were tossed onto rooftops. Entire cities vanished beneath a wall of water. The once great Minoans, masters of trade, art, and architecture, found their world shattered in a single day. When the roar finally faded, only silence remained. The proud island of Thera was gone, reduced to a ring of blackened cliffs surrounding a vast, smoking void. Ash fell like snow across the Aegean for days, weeks, maybe months. It buried crops, poisoned the air, and turned the sky a sickly red. For those who survived, the sun became a distant memory. Cattle died in the fields. Fishermen never returned. The Minoan civilization, once bright and thriving, began to collapse under famine, chaos, and despair. And yet, the story didn't end there. Centuries later, Greek philosophers would tell tales of a great island empire, powerful, rich, and arrogant, that vanished beneath the sea in a single day and night. An empire punished by the gods for its pride. They called it Atlantis. Perhaps it was never a legend. Perhaps it was a memory, the echo of Thera, carried through generations until fact blurred into myth. Modern archaeologists have uncovered the truth beneath layers of ash. At Akrotiri, on Santorini, entire streets have been preserved. Pottery still standing on shelves, frescoes still glowing with color, frozen in the moment before destruction. The people are gone, but their lives remain, trapped in time, like whispers from a world that vanished. When you walk the cliffs of Santorini today, you can still feel it. The island curves around a vast caldera filled with deep blue water, the wound left by the eruption. Tourists sip wine on terraces, watching the sunset, unaware that they stand above one of the most violent explosions in Earth's history. But the volcano is not dead. It sleeps. And like all sleeping giants, it breathes, faintly, patiently, beneath the waves. Thera reshaped the ancient world. It ended an empire, changed the course of human civilization, and gave birth to myths that still haunt us. It reminds us that everything we build, every city, every culture, every dream, stands on fragile ground. When we look across the Aegean and see the beauty of Santorini's cliffs, we are not just seeing an island. We are looking at the scar of an apocalypse. Maybe Atlantis was never a fantasy. Maybe it was a warning, carved in fire, written in ash, and whispered through time, a reminder that paradise and destruction can share the same shore.